Dennis here. Welcome back to Game Nations. As we head into the spring of 2025, gamers are in for a treat with a wide variety of exciting new releases coming to Nintendo Switch. April 2025 is shaping up to be an exhilarating month for gamers, with a wealth of highly anticipated titles set to arrive across various platforms. This is the perfect time to discover new experiences, revisit old favorites, and expand your gaming horizons. Element's Destiny is an upcoming 2D fantasy role-playing game, RPG, developed by Shrumun UG and published by Deck 13. Set in a richly crafted pixelated world, the game invites players to embark on an emotional journey filled with deep storytelling, challenging turn-based combat, and handcrafted artworks. Players will follow the story of Erica, who is joined by companions chosen to awaken their elemental powers. These abilities not only provide unique combat strategies, but also assist in overcoming various obstacles throughout their adventure. The narrative unfolds as Erica confronts formidable monsters, treacherous adversaries, and her own inner fears.
Instantly, and you won't ever even know it. We're not like other people. Their lives can be changed or erased in a moment.
In a future where time travel has become a tightly regulated luxury, Fia Quinn works as a time agent for the Chronozen agency. Her job? Escort rich clients on carefully controlled trips to the past. Whether they're seeking closure, adventure, or simply a taste of history, these travelers have one thing in common. They can afford to pay the price for bending time. Fia's missions are simple on paper. Make sure the clients don't interfere with the timeline, keep them safe, and get them back to the present. But time travel is never that simple. As Fia guides her clients through 7 different eras, from the bustling Roaring Twenties to the tense moments before 9/11, strange inconsistencies start to emerge.
That was the deal. That's why I joined. It's not blasting fair. I am going to fix this. And I am going to die trying.
Oppidum is an upcoming survival adventure game developed by EP Games designed for 1 to 4 players. Welcome to Insel, a once thriving island steeped in ancient mystery and natural harmony. Long ago, it was protected by powerful elemental spirits, its people flourishing in balance with the land. But that peace has shattered. A creeping corruption, a dark, chaotic force has begun to consume Insel from within. It poisons the waters, withers the forests, and infects the creatures that once lived in harmony. Towns have fallen silent. The old ways are forgotten. The world is slipping away.
Eu vou te mostrar quem é que manda aqui.
Pocket Bravery is an indie 2D fighting game developed by Brazilian studio Statera Studio and published by P-Cube and Pixel Heart. You follow Nuno Alves, a former member of the terrorist organization Matilha, which aims to use Aichor to assert global dominance. Disillusioned by their violent tactics and ruthless leader Hector, Nuno turns against the group, only to be betrayed and imprisoned. Inside prison, Nuno meets Lobo, a former vigilante with deep knowledge of Icor. Lobo helps Nuno awaken and hone his dormant powers. After a daring escape, the two begin their journey to dismantle Matilha from the inside out. Legends BMX is an energetic extreme sports game developed by Saga Legends Games and published by Firenut Games. While Legends BMX focuses primarily on freestyle BMX gameplay and arcade-style trick scoring, it carries a light narrative thread to motivate your ride through its urban and extreme sports-inspired world. You're an up-and-coming BMX rider in the underground street circuit, hungry to make your mark on the extreme sports scene. Starting out with just your bike and raw skill, you're dropped into a world of legendary parks, gritty alleys, towering ramps, and daring competitions. Sonokuni is a biopunk action game developed by the Japanese hip-hop group Dawn Yasa Crew and published by Kakahashi Games. Sonokuni follows Takeru, a lone assassin navigating the chaos of a society transformed by genetic manipulation and technology. The game takes place in the nation of Sonokuni, a land where biotechnological advancements have caused devastating changes to both its people and the environment. Once a flourishing country, it is now teetering on the brink of collapse due to the rampant use of genetic engineering that has created monstrous beings and widespread corruption. Takeru, a skilled and hardened fighter, is tasked with infiltrating and dismantling the corrupt system from the inside. However, the mission is more personal than professional. Takeru's own past is entwined with the very biotechnological experiments that have ravaged the land. In Star Overdrive, the story follows Bios, a resourceful and adventurous individual stranded on the mysterious planet Zabide. This seemingly uncharted world holds dangerous secrets, and Bios' primary mission is to find his missing beloved Noose, who has disappeared after a strange distress signal was intercepted. Zabide is a vast and untamed planet, filled with alien landscapes, from lush forests to harsh deserts, and inhabited by strange creatures and hostile forces. As Bios journeys through this treacherous world, he must navigate dangerous terrain on his trusty hoverboard, solve intricate puzzles, and combat powerful enemies, using his unique guitar, a weapon of music and force, blending rhythm with combat. Phantom Breaker Battlegrounds Ultimate is an upcoming side-scrolling beat-em-up developed by Rocket Panda Games. In Tokyo, Japan's bustling capital, a shadowy figure known as Phantom seeks to reclaim his sealed powers. To achieve this, he distributes Fu-mentioned artifacts, FAs, mysterious weapons that grant extraordinary abilities to talented young individuals. He lures them into combat with the promise of fulfilling their deepest desires if they emerge victorious. The clashes between these FAs create distortions in space and time, opening a gateway to an alternate world that will ultimately unseal Phantom's powers. Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes is a role-playing game, RPG, developed by Rabbit and Bear Studios and published by 505 Games. Set in the war-torn continent of Alran, Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes takes place in an intricate, politically charged world where magic, ancient power, and conflict shape the fate of nations. The story centers on two former friends, Cade and Yunaka, who were once united by a shared dream of peace. However, as the years pass, their paths diverge, and their differences in ideals and visions for the future lead them to become enemies.
Treason! Please.
In Star Trucker, players take on the role of a space trucker, an independent cargo hauler navigating the vast expanse of space. Set in a future where humanity has colonized distant planets, the game follows the protagonist as they embark on a journey to deliver precious and sometimes dangerous goods across star systems. The story begins with your character accepting freelance hauling jobs from various space stations, offering a chance to make money, explore new frontiers, and upgrade their spacecraft. Each job presents new challenges, whether it's evading space pirates, dealing with malfunctioning systems, or navigating through asteroid fields. Yasha, Legends of the Demon Blade follows the rise of demonic forces under the leadership of the infamous Nine-Tailed Fox, a powerful and ancient demon who seeks to conquer both the mortal and demon worlds. Centuries ago, a legendary warrior named Yasha rose to defeat the forces of darkness, wielding a mystical sword known as the Demon Blade. Yasha's relentless battle against the demons brought peace to the land and sealed the demonic forces beneath the Blood Moon, a supernatural event that only occurs once every few hundred years. However, after Yasha's disappearance, peace was short-lived. The Nine-Tailed Fox, the demon lord who was once sealed away, reawakens, bringing chaos to the world once more.
Read on wings of hope.
This isn't just my adventure, Lunar. It's ours.
The Lunar Remastered Collection is an upcoming compilation of two beloved, classic Japanese role-playing games. The Lunar Remastered Collection features two classic Japanese RPGs, Lunar Silver Star Story and Lunar 2 Eternal Blue, both of which take place in the magical world of Lunar, a world filled with ancient dragons, powerful magic, and courageous heroes. These remastered editions bring the beloved tales to modern consoles, allowing both new players and longtime fans to experience the adventures once again, enhanced with updated graphics and audio. Here's a look at the stories of these two games.
He's then forced to enroll at the Last Defense Academy, along with 15...
The 100-line Last Defense Academy is an upcoming tactical role-playing game developed by 2Kyo Games and Media.Vision, scheduled for release on April 24th, 2025. In the midst of the chaos, Takumi encounters Sire, a mysterious entity resembling a school mascot, who bestows upon him a unique power called Hemoanima. This newfound ability leads to Takumi's enrollment at the Last Defense Academy, a peculiar institution designated as humanity's final bastion against the invading forces. At the Academy, Takumi joins the Special Defense Unit, comprising 15 students entrusted with the critical mission of defending the school from the relentless school invaders over a span of 100 days.
Дорогой, ты уже на месте? Ты в мастерской?
Буквально минуту назад.
The Renovator Origins is a first-person psychological horror game developed by Peace_Studio, immersing players in a world where art and the paranormal intertwine. After your father's tragic death under suspicious circumstances, you find yourself drawn back to the museum where he worked. You were once familiar with this place, but now it feels cold and alien, its halls filled with unsettling whispers. With the intention of recovering personal belongings and understanding your father's work, you arrive at the museum. However, upon entering, the door locks behind you, and you soon realize something far more sinister is at play. Sociable Soccer 25 is an arcade-style football game developed by Amuso Games and Tower Studios, with legendary designer John Hare at the helm. In Sociable Soccer 25, players start by managing a football team and work their way up through various divisions, aiming to climb to the top and win prestigious trophies. Players will manage their team's roster, strategy, and tactics, striving to secure promotions through 10 division rankings. The ultimate goal is to become a champion, winning around 80 real-world trophies. Space Hunters is an upcoming 2D beat-em-up game developed by Purple Tree SRL and published by Purple Play LLC. Space Hunters, players enter a futuristic, dystopian universe driven by greed, corruption, and endless conflict. The game follows 3 distinct bounty hunters, each with their own motivations, who traverse the galaxy to hunt down dangerous criminals, collect bounties, and navigate the gritty world of mercenary work. Space Hunters is more than just about bounty hunting. It's about survival in a galaxy ruled by those with the deepest pockets. Players must make decisions that will not only affect their own fate, but potentially the balance of power in the entire galaxy.
Mysterious Island. I want to introduce you to our cast of characters, starting with
Demonschool is an upcoming tactical role-playing game, RPG, developed by Necrosoft Games and published by Wisebrid Games. In Demonschool, players are thrust into a mysterious and eerie world where the supernatural collides with the everyday life of university students. The game follows Faye, a young woman who is the last surviving member of a family of demon hunters. She attends a strange university on a remote island, where, as part of her daily life, she must balance her education and social relationships with confronting demonic forces that have begun to infiltrate the human world.
Destin is our resident himbo.
Technos Japan Classics, revived in the
Super Technos World, River City, and Technos Arcade Classics is an upcoming compilation of 12 classic games developed by Technos Japan, renowned for titles like the River City and Double Dragon series, scheduled for release on April 24th, 2025. In Super Technos World, River City and Technos arcade classics, players are thrown into the vibrant, action-packed world of Technos Japan's most beloved characters and settings. This compilation brings together iconic titles, with each game carrying its own unique story that ties into the broader universe of Technos' legendary arcade and console hits.
Kunio steps aside for his classmate Sugata to take the stage. Downtown River City baseball story.
The narrative begins with an unnamed man who awakens in a small village, Yamaura, after being rescued by Eruru, an apprentice apothecary, and her grandmother. Suffering from amnesia and unable to remove a mysterious mask that covers his face, he adopts the name Hakuolo. Integrating into village life, Hakuolo aids in agricultural endeavors and becomes an integral part of the community. However, the tranquility is disrupted when the village faces oppression from corrupt local rulers. In response, Hakuolo leads a rebellion, ultimately ascending to the throne of a new nation named Huskur. You play as a synth agent, an individual who once lived a normal life but now fights for Cybercorp. Your consciousness has been transferred into a synthetic shell to carry out the corporation's most dangerous missions in the criminal underworld of Omnis City. However, you don't remember much about your past life. You're now just another pawn in the corporate game, sent to do whatever Cybercorp demands. As you dive deeper into the corrupt heart of Omnis City, you'll question Cybercorp's goals, your place within this brutal system, and whether you truly want to serve the corporation that controls your life. Unraveling the mysteries of your own past becomes just as crucial as taking down the enemy forces, as you discover hidden truths about the sinister purpose behind the synth program and the dark secrets of Omnis City itself.